In this video, I'm going to show you a trail system that I've never ridden before. It's Fightingtown Creek near Blue Ridge, Georgia. So it's about 15 minutes from downtown Blue Ridge. It's more of a cross-country trail. I usually ride some of the other ones around here like Stanley Gap, Pinhoti, Ocoee, Bull and Jake Mountain. We need a recovery day. We had a big day yesterday and got dehydrated and we're just tired. So we're going to go out on these local trails. But I wanted to make this video to show them to you in case you're interested. It's a fairly new trail system. I think a year or two is all they've been here. And so we're going to check them out today. Let's go ride. These trails are directional depending on the day of the week, which I really like when trail systems are like this, especially cross-country trails. So let's head out. We're going to head out on a green trail first. Looks like there are 3 green loops. We're starting off on Lower Prince Loop. Taking it a little easy to get warmed up. We just turned off of Lower Prince onto Upper Prince, which just adds a few miles. Comes right back into the trail, very close to where it tees into Lower Prince. Very smooth trails, very well built. These are actually built by a buddy of mine who lives up here. And I know just from walking them, they're just really, really well built. And there's not a lot of elevation change. It's constantly up and down. It's just not a lot of big elevation gains. I'm on a brand new bike for me. It's a demo bike. Still getting used to it. Literally my first ride on it, so not a familiar feeling bike yet. New trails, new bike. Still doing a bit of climbing on Upper Prince as we wind our way up this hill. Nothing real steep. These, compared to other trails that are around here like Stanley Gap, these are very beginner friendly. I love trails like this that are fun for more advanced riders, but also beginner friendly. So we've gotten up this hill and I think it's just kind of up and down here for a little bit and we'll have a little bit of a descent. A big switch back here. Got pretty steep right before it. I like these downhills. They're not, you know, technical or steep. Just fun to just roll it. So we're still on, well, actually we're on Lower Prince now. So we came off of Upper Prince, dropped back onto Lower Prince. Super fun. A little loose right there. A loose right there. Take that easy. Nice. So this is Sunday that we're riding this trail. So we're doing it in that direction, whatever the days are. Looks like it's a very similar experience no matter what day of the week you're doing it. Almost washed out the front end there. It's a little loose, like there's a little bit of a gravel over the hard pack, so it's got to be a little careful, a little bit looser than some of the other trails that I ride locally on my hometown trails. But definitely not loamy, but rolls really fast. And you could also, if you wanted to, take a gravel bike out here. It looks like have to go a little slower for sure, but let me get some good practice in. So we're starting a trail called Danger Mouse. On Trail Forks it says Laurel Loop. We just talked to a local here that called it Danger Mouse, and that's what it says on the sign, so we'll call it Danger Mouse. This is fun. Like I said, nothing real steep or technical. It's just fun to get out on those flowy, smoother trails sometimes and just enjoy. We needed a rest day from yesterday. We did Bull Mountain and it was really hot and we didn't bring enough water and then got dehydrated, and then we got a car flat tire and got stranded in the middle of nowhere without water, desperately needing to hydrate. So we just needed a rest day, and these trails are the perfect fun rest day trail. So this trail that we're on, Danger Mouse, starts off going downhill from the parking lot. It starts right by where you start Lower Prince. And now the climbing to pay for that descending we just did. All right, we're still on Danger Mouse. Haven't seen any mice or much danger yet, but very fun trail. Really up and down, nothing real sustained as far as climbs or descents. You'll do a steep little section like that and then flattens right out. That's Danger Mouse. All right, now we're starting Creekside. This is a blue trail. All the ones we've done so far are green, according to Trail Forks. On Trail Forks, this is just called Creek Loop. The sign says Creekside. Like the other ones we've done, it is directional depending on the day of the week, which we've got an intersection coming up right up here. All right, gotta go left. So we are on the Sunday loop, went left back there on Creekside. I hiked this whole trail with my wife in December. There's a pretty section through here. It just kind of goes along the creek, which I assume is Fightingtown Creek. Fightingtown Creek runs all through this area west of Blue Ridge. I've rented several cabins on Fightingtown Creek. So this trail is just a little bit more rooty. I think that's why it's a blue. Just down here by the river, from what I remember hiking it.
Oh yeah.
My buddy back there is having fun too. Who wouldn't have fun on flowy mountain bike trails? I like tech, but man, I love flow. All right, and that is the end of Creekside. So we've done all 4 loops out here. It took about an hour. That was a cruising pace, not too blazing, but definitely didn't chill out either. So yeah, that's the trail system. If you're in the Blue Ridge, Georgia area, definitely want to check it out. Cross-country bikes are perfect out here. Down country bikes are perfect. Anything more than that's overkill. It'll work, but the lighter the bike, the more fun on trails like this. So that is Fightingtown Creek. If you can't tell, a super fun trail system. We had an absolute blast riding those trails. What I really like about them is they bring a nice balance to the force of the trails in Blue Ridge, because most of the other ones in the area have a lot of climbing and some of it's really steep, especially like Stanley Gap, and there's some stuff on Pinhoti that's pretty steep too. To have a trail system like Fightingtown Creek that's just a nice mix of flow without a lot of huge elevation gain, nothing real steep, nothing real technical, just a nice variety in that area. So if you find yourself in Blue Ridge, Georgia, definitely check out Fightingtown Creek. That'll wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching.